All right, so this is Games 5, and during our development, we hit many things that we had to polish and redo and imagine from the ground up. And I focus mainly on the animations. And as I struggled to actually get the animation to show up in the scene, I tried various different ways of parenting or skinning or constraining all of the different joints and geometry. And I ended up kind of just making it a huge mess. And I had either geo parented to like each next hand piece, and it was just a huge mess. Um, and what that ended up leading to was that when our animations would play, the different pieces would kind of just like fly off, and we don't really have like any footage of it doing that, but it would just kind of randomly, they would just go in every different direction. But Zach was able to figure out that the reason why it was doing that was that we had all those extra parent constraints that I had put on there when trying to figure out how to import the animation into the scene. So he went through and polished all of that up, and now it looks as clean as you can see it now. And
And it was mainly skinning. If
yeah.
it's all individual geo parts, it will translate it from one position to another. It doesn't really follow any joint system unless it's
Mhm.
skinned to the model for some reason. So everything, the sword and everything, had to be skinned. All right, and then with the room generation, my main issue with the room generation was trying to find a way to be able to have some sort of system to make a bunch of rooms, be able to throw in a room very easily, develop rooms as fast as possible. You may only see three rooms right now. We have some more rooms on the way that we have to put in, that I have to put in. That's my job. Um, and yeah, so making up a tile sheet, getting all the tools ready so it's very easy to implement a new room, all that stuff. And it all works now.
It looks great.
And for me, yeah, and for me, I had to use to figure out how to do than one material on each model for the office objects. Is having like 5 textures for each model, having like 10 different models would be brutal. And we managed to figure out how to create a texture for each vertex color of the material. Then you could just apply one texture sheet to each object and it would automatically apply the correct information that needed. And that helped out a lot. Um, as you can see here with these, we just slapped on one texture sheet for those office objects and one texture sheet for the desk and wireframe shelving and makes the process easier.
And I can't say how much of a lifesaver that was for me developing on the Unity side of things. Being able to make one material and just slapping it on 5 different objects was great.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah, so we've all with all the different pieces that we've all worked on, we've all had parts where we kind of did it like one way at the very start, and we quickly realized like this is not optimized, and something's going wrong, and but all three of us kind of ended up figuring it out, and we have it where it is now. So yeah, that's all for this one. And you've been watching Zach run through the levels and all that stuff. So that's kind of what our demo reel is here. So
It's so
yeah,
satisfying.
yeah. So that's all for this one, and we'll see you in game 6.